I mean, I say, hear me now. This is a soul fire production. Soul fire production. Soul fire production.
Greetings to the Holy Spirit and greetings to you, my subscriber. It has been a while, but here and now, schedule. I have a very tight schedule and it keeps me away from a lot of things. So, I intend to do this video because a friend of mine called me last night where I assist him, and he must show me a thing where I reach him with his health condition. They say him have a medical condition which requires for him to be escorted to the Kingston Public Hospital to look about his treatment. However, he has faced some challenges, just as how I have faced them challenges when back then. And I want to tell you, say, knowing the type of person who I am, I'm a person who don't stand to the foolishness. So, if you come to me with foolishness, I know say it is not in accordance with policy and the law, I challenge you. Yes, I challenge you, I take it to task. And as a result of that, the same thing with them say about me and the same thing they must say about him. I'm a troublemaker, a lie I tell, see proof here, see this here, just like what them do an inmate when it comes to his medical condition. Normally, when this commissioner between 2004 and 7, when he's visiting the institution, normally the staff lock down the prison. I don't know if I'm afraid, but me hear a rumor with them say, them no one we talk with the commissioner for influence him, so that he will take our side instead of their side. Oh, ironic, eh? Stupid, don't it? Like the commissioner have a mind for him own. But anyway, I remember in this case, to show you how deceptive the Department of Correctional Service is and how misleading. And this is a true story with an inmate that happened with an inmate. He has a skin condition. I'm supposed to see a dermatologist. So while the commissioner was walking through the prison, the inmate shouted him, "Mr. Commissioner, the doctor write a referral from the hospital. I know me can't go, I suffer. My name such and such and such." So the inmate tell the commissioner his name so that he could have able to check it out. Anyway, to my understanding and what happened, the commissioner check it out. What the medical department had done is show him that the inmate go a KPH, show him that him go upon him appointment. Them don't show him the rest appointment that the inmate has. What happened when the commissioner leave? They call the inmate upstairs in a pecuniary hearing, disciplinary hearing, charge the inmate and add 5 days to his sentence for making, say, mischief or something of the sort. I don't know. When it comes to foolishness, I don't remember foolishness. My brain's not a time for all foolishness. Alright? So when that happened the same day after the commissioner leave. They bring him upstairs, charge him, try him, add 5 more days to his time, and then the following day, them send him on the rep. Where am I complaining about? Now, the inmates them send him to me. He came to me and explain what happened. I said to him, you need to appeal the decision, the ruling. I need to let the commissioner aware. He said, no, I'm not doing it free. Now that is what hold back or set back some of the inmates, most of the inmates, because of fear. Because what they do, they threaten you. And as I can remember, two officers came to me on 2 separate occasions and said, let me tell you something here. You see, oh, you challenge the system, oh, you stand up for this, or you stand up for that, and you take foolishness. The super will kill you, you know. Then me do your things, you know. Be careful, let me set you up, let me make man kill you. And I say, well, let me go kill me because I stand for this, and at this me have to dead for. So my friend now in the system, I face these challenges. And me, it so make me so sad because I know where I undergo. I know where I face. I know where I face. And I choose to do this video to see how best it can help. And I would love for you to share this video. Share it with a friend and tell a friend to share it. Let it spread, let it go around. We want better health care for inmates. Not because them are prisoner who not go say, oh, I'm not busy with them. Let me tell you something. You see Matthew 25 stated, say, so as you do unto one, you do unto me. Turn your back against prisoner now and say what? So as you do unto one, you do unto me. Read Matthew 25:31 and to the end. Cool? So spread this video, share it, let others see it, and let's advocate for better health care. Because the Constitution states, you know, especially when you are housed by the you are housed in the custody of the state, you have your fundamental rights for health care. And you don't get it in the medical department. And me, will love right, face my challenges. And I'm going to share something with you of when me have to go through. And the end result I. So when me tell you this, you will understand what other inmates who is not vigilant like me, where them go through with the system, or by the system, or from the system. Okay? So, let me say this. You see, in 1998, I was diagnosed for hypothyroidism. No. That's 1998. When I was diagnosed, I was sent to the Kingston Public Hospital for treatment. Between 98 and 99, that was it, until when I take a transfer to Gun Court. Now, while I was at Gun Court, I faced challenges when it comes to the medical. I remember one superintendent said to me, if you continue coming to me, I'm going to tell the commissioner that he feels threatened working at the institution because of me. And I said, all because of my health. He said, all because of your health. He don't care. But that never shaped me. That never shaped me. Still continue. Okay? Now, my medical condition requires that I do a blood investigation a week before my appointment. Now the department's policy, security policy, is that you must not know when is your appointment date. Therefore, if and when my appointment is coming up, like say next week, Wednesday, tomorrow Wednesday, I should do a blood investigation. So there and then would have to send me go to KPH, University Hospital of the West Indies tomorrow, and then next week and send me an appointment. What happens is that the department have an issue with that. So what they do, they always send me on the appointment, don't send me on to do the blood investigation. Now sending me on the appointment, the doctor now want to know the result of the blood investigation so that they can diagnose me properly. They can't. So they keep doing it, the department, yet still the doctors can't diagnose me. What happened? The doctors on two occasions at the University Hospital of the West Indies wrote 2 letters to the institution. Some of the, I don't know where some of my copies of letters are, but I find what I can. Now, this was dated January 18th, 2006. See there. It states, to whom it may concern, Re Enzel Muir. The above patient is being diagnosed in our endocrine clinic. We are experiencing problems adequately diagnosing and this doctor right away managing this patient's blood of irregularity during dosing pattern. Please view in institution and assist as best you can for a continued our care for us to care for him and our well-being. These up to now I have it for so long and sometimes I have problem reading it. But what they are asking for is so that they have problem managing and diagnosing the blood investigation. They don't have that report. In November again, in October again, the doctors again write, Re Enzel Muir, South Kent Padal Correctional Center, to medical officers. Please facilitate this patient is known to have chronic diseases and underwent ablative therapy in 2003. 2003 now I did the radioactive therapy to perish the gland. So I am not a hyper now, I'm a hypo. Hypothyroidism patient. Alright, so as a result of that, I still have to do the blood investigation and then they can diagnose how many milligram of medication I should take. So, not sending me to do the blood investigation and can't diagnose me properly. And when I asked about it, I was threatened, said, listen, let me tell you this, me tell the commissioner that me feel threatened working here. He's not receiving his medication, that is one of the complaints. I'm not getting any medication too. But how can I get medication when you don't know how to diagnose me? He's not getting any medication on a daily basis. He's also not, see them underline not. See there? I want to share everything with you. See there? Not obtaining the request blood test necessary for monitoring his blood level. These are essential for his care. Now, when this was sent to the superintendent at the institution, the department think they brilliantly solved the problem. You know what they started to do now? Okay, send me go to the blood test. So when they send me to do the blood investigation, they don't send me to on my appointment. Now that imposed a big problem. When I consult them, they said I must not know my appointment date. So I said, how can we prevent that when I am to do a blood investigation a week prior to my appointment? They said they don't know. So anyway, I face many other challenges after that. No improvement. So I decided, sorry, I'm going to smartly write the Minister of Security, Arthur Williams. But I don't write him as if I am concern about my health. I wrote it as if my mother was doing that. So only thing she do is sign the letter. So I wrote that letter explaining the mother's her concern about her son's health and how he's not being treated properly, etc., etc. The minister got that letter and decided to write to the Department of Correctional Service and ask for a medical report on me. He has received that medical report, yeah, from the Department of Correctional Service. Now the medical departments give him the hospital visiting date that I went to the university hospital. This is it. See all the dates? And there are more. When my mother received this, she bring it, come give me. When I get it, I decided here, I have a little pocket diary. So yeah, I have a little pocket diary. When I was incarcerated, the black book. I keep tracks of all the appointment date I went to, the time I went, and who escorted me. So when the department sent these dates to my mother and I look at it, the first thing I did, I went through my pocket diary. And some of the dates, like June the 20th, they stated that I went to the hospital. So I look up to June the 20th. Right? So here is June the 20th. I ticked. Here's June the 20th. It stated in my diary, appointment at UWI was cancelled. Date was reset. I didn't go. October the 10th, 2007, October the 10th, I am to meet my appointment at UWI for 8:30 a.m. But at the time of 12:15 p.m. I'm still in the institution. At 1 p.m. I was informed by the escort I won't be going again, so I went to change off. They said that I meet this appointment. As a result of that, I say, you know what? They're not going to believe this. Let me make them believe themselves. So I wrote to the University Hospital of the West Indies. And I asked them, I wrote to them January 28, 2009. This is a copy of the letter. I asked them to give me, facilitate me with all appointments date, identifying the ones I have met, seen by the doctor, and the ones I have missed. Last appointment date I have met. What is my present condition? What are the side effects resulted from the lack of medication, etc., etc. So the university hospital responded the 20th, February the 20th, 2009, a month after. See it here. So they present the date. Okay. Now, on this, On this, the University Hospital of the West Indies, yeah, dates, it stated the ones I have visited and missed. So, February the 28th, 2007, they stated in their reported, I have missed that. The department claimed February 28th, 2007, I visited. March the 7th, I missed. March the 7th, them say, me meet that appointment date. Now, in the report, even Sundays, I forgot to tell you now, one date is on this that stated Sunday, me go on UE. I didn't go on no appointment dates on UE, at UE. In the report, it stated, there is no record of clinic visits since then, since 2007 up to March the 7th. Put that down ahead, March the 7th, 2007. Actually, you received follow-up appointment in 4 months' time when you came to your last visit on March the 7th, 2007. Now, let us go back to the department's report. It stated, I visited the hospital at the appointment April 2nd, 2007, June the 20th, 2007, October the 10th, 2007, August the 8th, 2007, November the 25th, 2007, January the 14th, 2007, all at November the 8th, 2007, all of these, them say me go. All of these, them say me go. So, my response to Arthur Williams through my mother is to send him a copy of the report that the University Hospital of the West Indies sent to me. And upon doing that, the letter is somewhere here, I assume. After I have done that, yeah, this is the letter. I responded to him, explaining to him. I explained to him on January 18, 2006, a doctor has written to the authority expressing problem adequately adjusting and managing my blood result. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have the time for it, but this is a response. What happened after, as a result of that, I was kicked out of Tower Street, South Camp Adult Correctional Center. Meaning they transfer me, saying that they are sending me to the major institution which facilitate better health care so that I can be treated properly, better and adequately. So in February 2008, they transfer me and let's sit it that I'm admitted at the medical era. I spent 6 years there, 2008 to 2014, when I was lied upon and being transferred again, and this time to Spanish Town. Let us not drift from the point. So when I was transferred back to GP 2008, they placed me at the medical section. And between 2008 to 2014, believe me, I have not received 1 month medication from the Department of Correctional Service. And I have never met not one appointment at the University Hospital of the West Indies. My understanding is that the medication came, they cannot give me because they don't know the dosage. But after when I was released from prison, watching a video with Wayne Lonesome, and he was speaking about an officer who opened pharmacy from the Department of Correctional Service, I realized that, okay, so there is where my medication gone. How can you justify it? I spent 6 years at the institution, you are in charge of the section, and they have not received a month's supply. You might ask yourself, why then me kick back and not do nothing about it? It did boil down to me parole 2014. Me no want to entangle no more then. So what me do, I have to keep exercising, try eat healthy, and buy my medication out of my own pocket, and like take half today, one tomorrow. Don't take the next day. Half because I don't know the dosage. What if I take? So when this inmate call me and tell me say he must face these challenges, yes, the medical department need to be, whether it's audited, yes. I'm not going to sit down on it. I am going to try for it to be audited and see what is taking place. Before I leave the institution, I saw 4 drawers of referrals where Dr. Wright for inmate was in the medical, for go at KPH or University Hospital. And nothing is being done for these inmates to get better health care. I was there. We suffer underneath it. So me know what this inmate I feel. A lot of inmates get worse than say when them outside medically, because the department does not look about your welfare adequately. Because look at this, daily they're supposed to be at least say 15 inmates to go hospital. If they were saying getting 60% of that, it would be fair. But most of the time it's 5 would have gone. They are complaining that they don't have staff. Okay? But I don't feel it is justified to say that and compromise the inmate's health. The inmate is a human being and has the right to be treated fairly and to get proper and adequate health care. And the inmates are not getting it. And if them talk, they say that you're lying, they make report, send it and say that this is what the inmate is undergoing, this is how we're treating him, and this is the result. Now me understand say Vibes Cartel has the same sickness with me have. And me I tell you God truth, me can sympathize with him, with it, and the treatment where I get. You understand? Because me know he miss a lot of appointment, especially him. The system now go on camera because they might want to say crowd. Fans are go on, yeah. And they don't like when them prisoner is being hyped up over them. All right. So as a result of that, they compromise inmates' health care for their own interests. Understand? And the medical era needs to be investigated. Yes, it needs to be investigated because inmates not getting their medication and the inmates that suffer mentally, I don't think they are getting their medication properly. And let me explain why. You see, the institution fly up between 9 and 10 now, between that hours. When the inmates, when they are unlocked, breakfast is served. After the breakfast served, then you get your medication. So you get to 10:30. Then by 3:30 is lockdown. Then you get the one where you have to take 6, same time, that time. I don't feel that is right. I believe the inmates who are to get their medication at 6, get officers designated for them to get their medication at that time. You can't see a try to solve a problem and you're creating it yourself. Now in the evening, let the officer walk the section, him have a book. Them not do nothing. Sometimes they just sit down, play domino, they on phone, video game, this, that. Nothing. So get them busy. And you will get a better health condition in the prison. So the psychotic inmates are not getting good care. Okay? Inmates not going on their appointment dates. If you complain, it's challenges. And you know, I'm going to come up with a next video after this. If you try to write, or if you do write the public defender's office, we don't call it the public defender's office, we call it the system defender's office. You don't get no help. And I'm going to highlight in the next video about the public defender's office, the relationship between them and the institution, and what are the end results when an inmate complain to them. I complain to them daily about my health. And for the next video, the investigating officer, the public defender office told me, say, at times I have to give up my rights, you know, man. When he said that, I just get up and walk out. So that is it on the medical section of the institution. Please like, share this video. Subscribe if you don't subscribe as yet. We're going to energize back this channel. And I'm going to tell you a lot more. But bear with me. I have so many things on my hands. And I'm going to introduce you one day to my little brother that is in my care. Yes, someone might see me on TikTok also, yes. So, tune in to all TikTok, Garsha Armure. Subscribe, follow him. It's my brother's channel, Garsha Armure. And please, thank you again. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. Look here, ask me any question. Ask me some question. Let us interact. Let us share thoughts, share ideas. Ask me anything in relation to the institution or the medical section of the prison. Alright? Ask me anything. God bless you. Peace, love, big up, bless up on every time. We're going to revive up back this channel. So give thanks. Praises.
I mean, say, hear me now. This is a soul for your production.